My life before I got diagnosed with Parkinson's was pretty normal. I was able to drive, I could go out in the evenings, leading a pretty normal, active life. Hi, I'm Dick Nicely, and I have Parkinson's, and I've had it for 16 years, and I still work. I'm the president of R.G. Smith Company, which is a construction company in Canton, Ohio, and I just want to do my best to help fight this disease. Parkinson's disease has impacted me pretty considerably. I've still been, I'm not as bad as a lot of people, but the fact is that I take pills. I never took pills before. I now take probably 15 pills a day at least. A lot of things, it has affected me because I can't carry 2 glasses of wine at one time, which I find a little bit awkward, but you have to adapt to your physical abilities that this has impacted on us. Regarding NEOMED, the Wellness Center and Education, I think it's a fantastic facility. It's really unique. I mean, I don't know of any place that has everything all in one spot, because they have a wellness center there, exercise, everything you can do. They have the pharmacy school, the school of medicine, and it's just a fantastic facility that's going to help future-wise. Why I support research at the school here is really, I enjoy the researchers. I've met them, I've talked to them, and I think they really are on top of their game, and I love the accessibility of coming to the school. Anytime I want to talk to them and see how they're doing. I support the school. I think they're doing a great job, and it's like everything else. If you support something, you can put your money where your mouth is, and so that's where I put my money, right with the school.
My name is Walt Horton. I'm Vice President for Research and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies here at Northeast Ohio Medical University. You know, we really have to remember why we are carrying out this research on these diseases. It's not just about the science, it's not about publishing papers, it's about changing the lives of people who are suffering with these diseases. It's about their loved ones who are suffering with them and for them. This is about giving those people hope. It's about giving them a future that's very different perhaps from the one now. I mean, just in the last few years, we've seen new developments in things like deep brain stimulation to treat tremors, in the use of gene therapy and stem cell therapy. These are still in development, but they're exciting new directions in Parkinson's disease treatment and management. We've seen better ways to deliver the medications that are effective in Parkinson's but have many side effects. But the fact is that the last new medication for Parkinson's disease was actually developed over 40 years ago. So there is room for much more research.
Last Friday we went and saw a movie about a Parkinson's support group in Brooklyn who was doing dance. As not really for dance therapy reasons, they were doing dance and they were putting on a performance. And during the movie, Karen asked me later why I was crying during the movie. And there were some very touching parts of the movie that drove that, but also, frankly, seeing a bunch of people who were further along in the disease than I was, and knowing I'm going to get there. That's the tough part. Hi, my name's Glenn Leppo. I have Parkinson's disease, and this is my wife, Karen.
Hi, I'm Karen Leppo. My husband, Glenn, has Parkinson's disease. He was diagnosed about 3 years ago when he's in his late 40s.
One of the question is how does it impact us? And it's great for me. Karen was a nurse, so a lot of people use the term caregiver. At this point, she's my care partner. I don't need somebody to give me care. I just need somebody occasionally to prompt me to do the things that I'm not doing.
He's lost his sense of smell, so he can't smell my spaghetti sauce, or, I mean, he doesn't really I think it's affected his taste a little bit. So I think there's his certain kinds of foods that he likes have changed a little bit.
Yeah, the challenge with Parkinson's is it's a disease of subtraction. And so I'm still kind of in the honeymoon phase when I've been able to add things to my life. I've met a lot of great people. I've shifted my balance. We travel more. Some of the things that we expected to do later in life, we're pushing up because I know I can do them now, and I don't know that 5 years or 10 years from now I'll be able to.
We're embracing life today, and we're trying to take one thing at a time. I mean, it's just been gradual changes that we've seen so far, and hopefully they'll be slow and gradual changes, but we'll take it a day at a time. And
the research on Parkinson's has opportunities across the spectrum of neurodegenerative diseases. Alzheimer's is closely related. It's different proteins, but there's proteins that are misfolding in people's brains that cause Alzheimer's, and the same thing's happening to me. And so hopefully the research crosses those boundaries, and we can use the information that comes from Alzheimer's to help us in Parkinson's and vice versa. So it's not really just Parkinson's research. It's research of all the diseases that happen inside our brains as we age. And so there's a lot of hope for all of us.
My name is Jason Richardson. I'm a professor of pharmaceutical sciences and the director of the Neurodegenerative Disease and Aging Research Focus Area at Northeast Ohio Medical University. So donations are absolutely critical for this research to move forward. Currently, NIH grants, which are the major source of funding for people that do research on neurodegeneration, are being funded at a rate of less than 10 per 100 applications. And that's a very sobering thought, because that means there's tons of good science that's not getting funded out there. But specifically for NEOMED, what we need donations to do is to be able to do three things. The first is to be able to expand our facility so that we can recruit more like-minded individuals, so we can have more students, so we can have more postdoctoral fellows, that we can bring in additional faculty that bring not only their expertise and their resources to really pursue how do we best prevent and treat neurodegenerative disease. The second thing is what we term as endowments. And endowments are important because they allow us to do high-risk things. The money from the National Institutes of Health typically does not allow us to do high-risk, high-reward research. They really support long-standing programs. What endowment funds allow us to do is to be nimble. It allows us to be able to most rapidly follow up on the advancing science. And most of you realize by now, if you follow the news and the television, we're making amazing breakthroughs all through science, and it's occurring so rapidly. And if you're not in a position where you can take advantage of that, you're going to be behind. Then the third part is to be able to, again, recruit and retain the best and the brightest, from the students to the faculty. That's where the real difference is made. If you have the facility, you put the best and the brightest together, you provide the resources so that they can actually take risks, those are where the real breakthroughs are going to come. And that's why I'm excited to be at NEOMED, because with your help, I think we can really do this.